Hey, what's up, y'all? So your girl is getting ready to head to New York from LA. I am super excited. I have 2 Elite Coaching Mastermind events in New York, one on Monday and Tuesday, and another one on Wednesday and Thursday. So right now I am on my way to get my hair done. So I'm gonna take y'all behind the scenes of that. Your girl is getting back a lace unit because that thing worked wonders when I went on my vacation to Florida. I'm still gonna do the honey blonde, but this time it's gonna be more body wave versus curly, and I really just like the way it looks on my skin. And so just to give you a rundown about what's about to happen over these next 7 days. I don't think I've ever been to New York for 7 full days, so this will be very interesting to me. But my husband and I were flying out at 6 a.m. In the morning, which is Friday, and then we're gonna come back like late next Friday. Originally, we were supposed to have the kids with us, but that didn't work out, and so we're also going with my husband's sister and brother-in-law. So, and it's her birthday, my sister-in-law. So this will be very exciting. It's their first time in New York. Definitely gonna do the touristy things, and then they're gonna hang out and just hang out, I guess, and do fun things. But I'm very blessed. We get to meet with a total of 18 mental health providers from all over the country. A lot of them are flying in and making this a vacation as well. And we're going to do an excursion together where both groups will collide and meet with one another. And it'll also be some of their first time meeting, I'm going to say, in real life, which means that some of them have been part of the Dope Therapist Academy. Some of them clearly are part of the Elite Coaching Mastermind, but they've seen one another on Instagram, maybe on my platforms, have witnessed each other win in their business, being featured on my podcast and things like that. But a lot of them have still not been able to meet each other in real life. It's weird to even say in real life now, but that's the world that we live in. So I'm super blessed to be able to put this on for my clients and to give you an understanding of the mastermind. If you have not caught the previous videos of me taking you behind the scenes, we have 2 different types of masterminds. So we have like a mini mastermind where it's for 2 days, and it's really to expose the mental health therapist to what is possible beyond private practice. And so we tap into what are various streams of income that you can have. How do you create content for a year? If we're headed or approaching the holiday season, how do you create a holiday sales funnel? What are the basic components of email marketing to nurture your audience? And of course, we're known for the infamous hot seats in which they can come up in front of the room. If they have a question, we can definitely all pour into them, not just me. So that's probably one of the biggest game changers, is even having therapists witness other clinicians have hot seats, because technically they can leave with as many hot seats in terms of information and transformation from everybody who spoke, because you never know what information you'll need in another season of your business. And so that's very exciting. So that's our mini mastermind. And then I call it like a pop-up mastermind because it's literally for 2 days in a different city. And this year we had 2 of them, one in New York and one in Vegas in March. And then we have our Elite Coaching Mastermind, in which this year and last year we met our students for a total of 10 months, January to October. Last year we had 2 in-person masterminds. This year we have 3. And the number just changes based on the students that are in the program, what's going on in our economy, and what availability and sense would it make to be in person if our world does not allow it. So we've had the opportunity to schedule 3 this year, in which the first one in February was in LA. This one is in New York, and then the last one will be back in LA. So those masterminds are a little bit less structured, a lot less structured. It's really about pulling people together. That's the definition of a mastermind. So pulling people together to allow them to brainstorm, because they all have one big thing in common, which is they're all mental health providers. And if you're a therapist, you know that no one understands our profession unless you're in it, especially around HIPAA and ethical guidelines. And so I want to make sure that whether a clinician is clearly building a group practice with expansion or for expansion, or they have the desire to have digital products, that they understand how they can stay within ethical guidelines and boundaries with their marketing, what they should or should not say or do, how they introduce themselves to clients. For example, we should not be telling clients that we're their therapist, because we're not. We're the facilitator or host of this masterclass, this workshop, this course. But sometimes people see us for our titles first and then everything else second. And so we dive deep into that, and a lot of my clients have been successfully able to launch digital products like online courses, a lot of them have launched their group practice. They're scaling their group practice. They've hired operations managers, full teams, social media managers, copywriters, general VAs, and just a lot more. And so that's an overview. I'm about to head on this freeway, so I need to pay attention. I'm just coming from my mom's house. One of the sacrifices of living 40 miles out of the city is that I have to come down to LA to get my hair done, right? Or somewhere out here. And so I had to leave home around 6:30 a.m. so that I can go to my mom's house first in Compton, see my client at 8, and now I'm headed to my hair appointment. And then after that, because I was able either to move some of my clients around to earlier this week because we had a change in schedule, more openings, or some clinicians honestly didn't have anything to talk about. And that's not that bad, because I mean, they see me twice a month, and then some of them are going to see me next week. So, we got plenty of room to talk. And so I always tell them, like, if you don't have anything to talk about in terms of needing help in your business, not a check-in, but if you need help in your business, you keep your session. And also, it's up to an hour, which means that we don't have to meet for the full hour if you don't need help with anything else. We're not just going to sit on there and just chit-chat. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could do that in the DM or something. And so we had a lot of clients like cancel this week or change their session. So I'm explaining all that because it pretty much freed up my schedule to be able to drive down here, go get my hair done. And now looking at my calendar, I should be able to get back home before traffic after my hair is done and see the rest of my clients, because I have 3 more. And then we just need to make sure that we're all packed, the house is clean, because one of the things that I prefer to do is leave my home clean so that I can come home and I don't have to worry about washing clothes outside of the clothes that we wore in New York, and just like really resting so that I can start my week. And we come back on a Fridays and we go straight into a family reunion when we come back. And so it's not a lot of room to relax when I come back. And so I need to make sure that my house is in order. So I will keep y'all posted with the prep of how to travel. And depending on the length of these videos, I may decide to batch them into like multiple sections. Not sure yet, but you hear me saying that now, so that if you get to the end and then it says see you in part 2, it just really means that I don't like my videos to be super long, but I do want to take people behind the scenes, because that's what's been requested of me, of what does it take to prep to go out of town, host an event out of town, also do work and play, and also have a child. This time he's not traveling, or they are not traveling with us. The eldest is going back home with his mom, but he's with us the whole week. And then my youngest son is going with his grandma's, a split stay. And so I can probably do some future videos and podcast episodes on how do you use your support system when running your business online and being able to travel and have a good time, but also making sure that you make the best choices in terms of when your child maybe should or should not travel with you based on the circumstances. And so they were supposed to go this time, but things have changed. And so I'll see y'all later after I get my hair. Well, I'll show y'all get my hair done. All right. Hey, what's up, y'all? So got my hair done. Already got it pent up because it's already hot, but we are getting prepared to head out back to LA. So I drove all the way out to Compton to see a client, got my hair done. Then I was actually able to go get my hair done a little early. So it turned out really well. I really like the color. People on Instagram are loving the color. And I just cannot wait to see what it looks like with my whole outfit, because right now your girl just got on tights. But we're about to finish packing, and then we're actually gonna head back down to LA so that we can spend the night at my mother-in-law's house, so that way we can be closer to the airport, because our flight leaves at 6, which means we need to be at the airport no later than about 4:30, 4:45, because even though we have TSA pre-check and we're flying Delta One, sometimes just TSA be acting up. And so we're gonna go ahead and get prepared to, I'm gonna say, turn him down and get him prepared with his pajamas on, with a bath, and then we're gonna head to LA. What's up, everyone? So we have made it to New York. We are enjoying our day. It is Saturday. We are actually at the Harlem of Angels, Angel of Harlem restaurant right now. So I will be taking you behind the scenes of a full week, 7 days in New York. Last night, my husband and I got in, sister-in-law got in, and we are just super excited to be out here. It is a very beautiful day, as you can see. We're probably going to be sitting outside. We're in the Harlem district, ready to grab some great breakfast, and then we're more than likely going to, we're gonna head to Soho and probably go do some touristy things because our family hasn't been here before, but now it's time to eat. Alright, y'all, so we're about to head over to the Apollo, walk over and get some touristy sightseeing done. Breakfast was good. The chicken was humongous, but we split it between two. So we're walking down Frederick Douglass Boulevard, and we're really just gonna hang out today. So let's take a look. so what we'll do first is we're gonna do actual introductions so that we can get y'all on video.
I'm a licensed clinical social worker in Maryland. Well, I'm licensed in Maryland and DC, but I live in Maryland.
Hello, I'm Jasmine Cobb, licensed clinical social worker in the state of Texas.
Hello, my name is Camila Cross. I am a licensed clinical social worker in the state of Florida.
Hey, good morning. I am Brittany Jackson. I'm a licensed clinical professional counselor in the state of Illinois, and I'm also licensed in Georgia and Indiana.
I'm Felicia Bowman. I am a licensed clinical social worker, and I'm licensed in Virginia, Georgia, Texas, and Mississippi.
So I'm Troy Gilruth, and I'm a licensed clinical mental health counselor. They just changed the name of our credential. I'm in North Carolina.
Sharona Anderson. I'm a licensed associate marriage family therapist in New Jersey, and I have my permit in
Hey, what's up, y'all? So I just wrapped up day one of the VIP therapist experience. It's definitely the heavy lifter day. We did email marketing, content buckets, and really explored therapist mindset around writing blocks. The desire to potentially hire a copywriter one day. And then I also gave them a bonus of membership sites. So tomorrow, what we're going to do is more hands-on approach. We're going to talk about the 7 streams of income. We're going to do seasonal marketing, and we're also going to do their hot seats and of course answer questions that they have about scaling their business. And then I'm going to do a little bit of marketing research where I'm going to talk to them about my journey being in coaching program masterminds related to growing then scaling my business. And then, you know, if they have questions about our mastermind, I will definitely tell them about it as well, along with our Dope Therapist Academy, which is our signature private practice program. So I've had a fantabulous time. I will say that I definitely love working in New York. I definitely love the workspace. I believe my husband already did like a behind the scenes tour of the space. So right now the room is empty. Everybody left. Found a good eatery spot downstairs. Your girl got a chopped up chicken sandwich. A salad. And right now it's still bright outside. It's 5:30. So I'm waiting for my husband to text me back because he actually took my sister and brother-in-law out in the city on Staten Island ferry, and they might have went to Central Park, I'm not sure. But they did some other things, so I'm actually about to head back to the room. But let's just say your girl is again bi-coastal, and I'm just really enjoying being in the city. Now, we did get a little thunder and some rain, you know, not my forte, especially mixed in with this humidity. But I mean, it was nice and cool in here. We have such a big room. I'm gonna be in this room for another 3 days. And so just being here really pulls me into my element. It reminds me just of teaching as well because of the way that the room is set up. The clinicians are really enjoying it. They asked a lot of questions around delegation. Low-key snuck in like an extra session about hiring overseas, okay? But they're learning a lot to the point where I told them that don't be surprised if you cannot sleep at night, all right?
Here we go. 1, 2. Give it a minute. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Next.
Hey everybody, so we just wrapped up day 2, the final day of the Therapist VIP experience in New York. As you can see, we wrapped up at the edge. We did a group photo. Our Elite Coaching Mastermind students were able to combine with the VIP experience students. We had a photo shoot today and we had a great time. And I want to say to all those therapists who are ready to go from growing their business to scaling your business, come to the top of the city, hang with us, have a good time with awesome therapists. Anyone else? Like right here, this is why I say your fourth quarter predicts your first quarter.
Facebook ads. Facebook ads are incredibly complex. There is an opportunity to flush a lot of money down the toilet. And so, well, the reason why TK...
And then it also made me very thankful that you chose to operate in your purpose so that we could all operate in ours.
Yeah. Now I look at 120 like guys, look at them, you know, like that's when that's out there, you know.
And seeing that growth process, right? And then even like 6 months, right? 7 months, like we're not even at the end of the year, right? And so even just making those